I'm going to do a eyeshadow makeup look using this palette to go with this lip colour. So it's more of a pinky, cherry red pinky. It's this one in my kit pack, this one up here. I'm taking this really kind of raspberry berry shade and cut in Shiraz. So obviously, yeah, it's like red wine shade, very pigmented. So I've just blended it out. Not this side yet, but that side, with this kind of muted pink shade, using a thin brush and just softly going over that outer edge. Then I'm going over with this camel and maple shade just to get this kind of orangey tone, and then I'm tapping over the very edge, and where it's almost where the base is quite pale and white, I do like to try and make that a bit more skin tony, and obviously I'm quite peachy. It's also just bringing a bit of warmth into the look, making it kind of a bit of autumny kind of shades. Using this NYX kind of metallic liquid eyeshadow, and this is like a baby pink one, and I'm kind of doing this half cut crease, kind of the area that was already pale on the lid where no shadow had been. I'm going to use this as a base to pop some metallic eyeshadows on. I really want to use one of these pink shimmers in here. I really like this one and this one, so I'm going to use those. The two called Cushion on the outer edge first. Using it as kind of the middle shade, transition into those darker shades. This is quite pinky but also coppery. And I'm going to go in with the shade Muse. This one's very crumbly, it's made a bit of a mess in the palette. And let me try and pick it up with my finger. So that's still gone quite orangey coppery as well. Not mad at it, I just thought it was going to be lighter. Just to get some of the lightness in, I'm going to grab this shade called Spritz. It's like a baby pink. Put it in that inner corner area. Just to brighten it up slightly there. So these are good for people on a budget for a shadow palette. I've removed the tape and clean under. Now I'm just going to bring a bit of shadow under my eyes. I'm feeling like a half gradient wing will go lash wise, so I'm going to cut some of these up because they're super long otherwise, and use a few on the outer edges. I think we'll see. I'll have a play. This is it hanging on. I've not glued it yet. I've cut half of it, and this is this shortest half. I think that looks super cute, but I don't know whether it's too much. Do I get away with a long lash? Shall I just do it? I do feel like the focus is on that outer edge anyway. Sod it, I'm just going to wear them. While I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I'm just kind of smudging out these outer edges here from where the tape is. I don't always want the sharp lines. Some it looks good, but obviously not always. Okay, let's see how these go. I'm glad I went with them actually. So I just tie lined under as well, because on this, the positioning was key with these application of them lashes then, is I did the whole like lifting it onto the eyeliner rather than close to the lash line. So I tried to give it that lift effect. So yeah, I definitely needed to tie line. Now I'm just going to go on to some skin products. I'm going to use like e.l.f. primer. I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury foundation, and then I'm also going to use the Curve case for a lot of my skin as well. It's going to be hard doing it around an already done lips. I don't regret doing it though, because I just kind of wanted to play with that lip colour, bounce off the lip colour for my eyes. I am reverse contouring, so I'm just going to use the Charlotte Tilbury foundation now to go over and in the gaps before I start blending it all in. I like doing this method because it does help you use less on your skin. less of a cake face for his girls getting older or dry skin. Powder of choice is the amazing Huda Beauty. And then I'm going to go in with some of the bronzers from the Doll Beauty palette. Looking at the blushes in this palette, I think it's going to go nice with this look, so I'm going to use a bit of this. Don't want too much blush because I don't want it to be like too pink on pink on pink. Under those eyes, bring a bit of pinky tone under there for brightening, and it also helps everything blend in together. And that is done.